Hi everyone, this is Screen Guard Guy here coming to you with another Dota commentary. Today's game is going to feature Pacific.Revitalize against iZone.Gigabyte. Joining me is a super special awesome guest. Please welcome the second best caster in the world. I am of course the first, Luminous from Luminous Inverse.
And I think there's a very, very big gap between number one and number two. But
huge.
Second best is still good for me, so I'm happy.
Yeah, so I'm going to be giving him lessons today, how to do good commentating. So, get your notebook ready.
I have it out. I have it turned
Excellent.
and have today's date on it as well, so...
Okay, good job. Okay, we're going to be unpausing in 3, 2, 1. I'm sitting at 10:30, 10:31, 10:32, 10:33.
Right, I am synced up with you.
Okay, excellent. So any huge thoughts about... Oh, I guess I should introduce this game. This game is from GST. It is the finals. I casted Game 2. I believe Luminous, on Luminous' channel, you can find Game 1. All 3 games feature a Skywrath Mage, who I think will be the focus of today's game. Both sides played him as a solo mid. In fact, I think today it was picked up by iZone.Gigabyte. You want to introduce the players on one of the sides?
Not really.
Okay, well then I will introduce them on both of the sides. SK, actually I don't want to do the iZone.Gigabyte since they're only like two letters, but I do like the Pacific names. Inso will be playing the Aggron Stonebreaker. He's going to be doing, I think, a tri-lane with the Weaver as well as the Shadow Demon. They're probably going to shift to the bottom, or they might just stick it at the top, who knows. EMZ going to be playing the Shadow Demon. Ace Palit, the captain's going to be playing that Nerubian Weaver. It's going to be ALTC, going to be playing this Knight Daven. He's doing this thing where he attacks his item in order to pick it up. It's one of the coolest things ever. As you see on top, nothing happens. They're just planting some wards.
Yep, both teams making sure that they want to see each other very well. On the top lane here for Scourge, we have a PL, Keeper of the Light, as well as a Sand King tri-lane. And then on the mid lane here, we're going to have that Skywrath Mage, which of course is the feature of this particular game. And then on the bot, we're going to have a Queen of Pain matchup against a Bounty Hunter. So right off the bat, what do you think about this particular matchup? Queen of Pain, Bounty Hunter. We know both of them is going to be bottle crowing a lot. Who's going to have the advantage here and why?
Easily Queen of Pain. I think she handles... I mean, well, not only is she ranged, and she's already getting some harassing right now over the rune spot. Screen of Pain hits invisible units, so, your Windwalk, you're not going to stop that harass. She's got a great amount of burst damage, Sonic Wave. Whereas, I really don't see how Bounty Hunter's supposed to get a kill. She has Blink. If she plays well, good survivability. She is, of course, in the short lane, so... It might be a little bit difficult for her, but I don't see any way she could possibly lose. As in the mid lane, a big go I think is going to be made as we see some counter warding action right here.
Ooh, Bounty Hunter is going to break his invis right now, and he's going to go on the Skywrath Mage's offensive disruption. We're seeing stuns coming in. There's a Burrow Strike to cancel the stun here from the Aggron Stonebreaker, but they're going to still get the stun off. A couple more hits. Fire Breath as well. One more hit, and looks like Pacific draws the first blood against Skywrath Mage. Are they going to pay for it? Yes, they do pay for it. Sand King hits immediately 2.5. And I think you're absolutely right about that matchup against Bounty Hunter, and that's why perhaps they're going to switch Bounty onto the top lane and run their tri-lane bot instead. So you can see Queen of Pain trading a couple of farm here and there, but right from the get-go, a very good first blood against Skywrath Mage. You want to keep that hero down. You don't want to give him a quick level 6, so he's going to snipe off Pyro all over the place. So getting that kill there, very, very key.
Definitely. He's one of those heroes, builds a lot of momentum. We've seen a lot of power in both games where he just started, steamrolling it, Arcane Bolt, plus Ancient Seal, plus Concussive Shot. Even that Mystic Flare doing a great amount of work. And there it goes with the Arcane Balls as well as Concussive Shot. Is there going to be a Burrow Strike in? Yes, there it is. Is this going to be another kill? Gone with the Arcane Seal. Oh no, Magic Wand, right click from Sand King. Right, there we go. Up top, anything happening? Okay.
No, there's a couple of heroes traded back and forth, but the thing about that last gank is that you can see Arcane Bolt have such a low cooldown. Its level, or at max level, has a 2-second cooldown, which is absolutely ridiculous. And of course, at level 1 has a 5-second, still a very manageable cooldown. And you can see he was able to spam it multiple times. You think you could run away from Skywrath Mage, but you're gonna have multiple Arcane Bolts trailing after you. But seems like with this both trialing against a solo here, I gotta say I like the laning for Pacific a little bit better because you know that Bounty Hunter could still get some EXP, and of course he could go into this ancient camp, or excuse me, neutral camp here and go grubby status here and windwalk, jack some creeps. He's gonna have Janata help him out, do so as well. Oh no, he's gonna eat a huge amount of damage, and it looks like Sentry's gonna be placed as well as a kill. Picking up the kill there was very, very sweet, but unfortunately they're gonna be blocking off their own camp for the future pull. So not too sure whether that was overall worth it, but getting the kill there was absolutely crucial.
It only lasts 3 minutes to start pushing, especially once they're going to get this Dragon Knight right in the middle with the Concussive Shots, Arcane Bolts, plus the Shadow Strike. Way too much magic damage at this point. That's just unfair. Yeah, Queen of Pain doing an excellent job. Although she did leave her lane, allowing Weaver to get a little bit of farm. Not a hero you want particularly fed, but they have got the Phantom Lancer getting, I think, relatively okay. He's bought 2 rings of Basiliuses. I think that may be a little excessive for one hero, but I have no idea what that's for.
I don't have any idea for either. I guess Ring of Basilius plus Ring of Aquila. I think the ore stacks. I'm not even sure on that. Maybe it doesn't.
I don't believe it.
Maybe he's gonna actually disassemble one of them into a Trango boots. That's very, very likely into Soul Ring as well. So just a whole bunch of regen here. Looks like they might be going kill here on Bounty. Bounty's gonna run to the left. Do they have detection? That's a question here. Sand King does have that 1 Sentry Ward. He's running himself into a corner. Burrow Shrek Sentry Ward is gonna be dropped, and that Bounty is gonna be dead. So very, very good amount of work being done here. Meanwhile, though, similarly, more ganking happening on the mid lane. Looks like Queen of Pain has dropped. I think that's Queen of Pain, I'm not sure. No, that was Queen of Pain survives with like 10 HP and she's gonna back off.
Yeah, up top, that was really, really I don't know, Phantom Lancer, iZone do like playing him with the Tranquil Boots, although they don't normally buy a second Basilius, and I don't see it give you any discernible advantages up top. Yeah, Gondar managed to get a kill somehow on the KOTL. As you see, Phantom Lancer...
Gondar just died to tower, because he's
just died to tower, yeah. As we see, I think they're about to get another tower themselves. Phantom Lancer to the face. Where is it? There's no bar strikes. He's going to get it with a shuriken. Phantom Lancer's caught out all by his lonesome right now. What's going on? Some right clicks being traded, but he's going to be able to get that one. Why was Bounty Hunter sticking around for that? Anyway, mid lane, back in mid lane, another kill's going to be going off onto the Dragon Knight. Way too much magic damage here coming in, and I don't believe, is Queen of Pain level 6 yet? She's only level 4.
Pretty good job earlier on that gang on the mid lane with the double damage. Yeah, she did give up some kill against Weaver, but I mean, she's not gonna stop Weaver's farm against the tri-lane. So roaming there is actually a very good idea. A very good idea that many pub players should subscribe to. If you're against the tri-lane on the long lane and you can't do anything, just go to mid lane and get a gank. And meanwhile, also on the top lane, they did get that tier 1 tower, and looks like they're working on tier 2. But Pacific Bounty Hunter still was able to get. It's a pretty decent trade, I consider, because the 2 supports literally cannot shift the aggro away from the tower, and it looks like they're going to feed one more time on that top lane. Oh, is he going to be close? There's going to be a dust, and so even if he's got Bounty, where are you going? He doesn't have any mana, and it looks like there's going to be another kill forfeited to the Bounty. This is a Bounty against a tri-lane, and he's level 6 already.
And up top, look at Sand King. He's going to be taking a bolt right to the face. He's going to be bar striking, trying to get that Weaver, instead going to pay for it his entire life, I think, just taking those right clicks. But now those creeps are hemming them in. Can they escape? Shadow Demon, can you escape from the wrath of the creeps? Illuminate's going to help. Not at all. It's going to be, yeah, Scream of Saints, of course, does find heroes within the fog anyway. And yeah, some nice microing with the Crow so you could get vision anyway. And bottom tower managed to fall.
Yeah, so right now that you can see that Scourge is pretty much leading in terms of tower as well as 2 kill advantage. But if the game keep going the way that it is right now, I gotta say Sentinel's gonna pull ahead, because Bounty Hunter hit a very, very quick level 6. That means track. I mean, if there's going to be a lot of kills happening back and forth, looks like he's going to go for one. There's a track right on around the PL. PL does have 1 lance left if you want to spend it like that. And Bounty's just basically going to be chasing all day. There's a very, very far away from that tower. That Windwalk will not be helping out. Of course, the second track will be coming as well. Those bugs actually didn't do anything. What? Where's the second Janata? Is it a very low-level Janata? I guess so. Wasn't able to get the kill. Meanwhile, though, kill happening on the mid lane as Keeper of Light as well as Skywrath Mage able to pick one off there.
Yeah, Dragon Knight completely shut down. I gotta say I like this Keeper of the Light pickup. Chakra is just absolutely fantastic, and it just works with this pushing-orientated lineup that iZone seem to have going. They've knocked down the top lane very, very, very quickly. As you see it. Oh, is there going to be a stun? No, there's a concussive shot. Ooh, there's Illuminate. There's the Arcane Ball, just doing a little bit of damage, some harass. I'm not sure if he's actually trying to get a kill right now. No, he's not. As we see Arcane Ball skill finally to level 4. Wow, that is a spammable skill. Just want to say.
Yep. Concussive, yeah, one thing about that is that you use the spell and it just self-targets. So maybe he wasn't wanting to shoot it to that particular hero that he shot it to. Maybe that's why they didn't get a kill out of that one. So there's something that you have to watch out for. I think it selects the closest target. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but yeah, you're not able to really control it in a sense.
Yep. Actually, I just want to check out what's going on in bottom lane. It's just a bit of harass. I just want to check out the items really, really quick. I'm going to pull up this item screen. Perseverance picked up on the Reaver, and you were right. Yeah, Phantom Lancer did disassemble for the Tranquil Boots is up top. They're going to be making a go. Is Phantom Lancer going to be going down? Sakuchi, such a powerful skill. A few more right clicks. Where's the swarm? No swarm. No, just going to let him go. Wow. Thought that
Wow,
that would've
maybe
been
he's a little bit afraid of the TP. Obviously, he was very low in terms of HP as well. But if you check the mana on Phantom Lancer, realize that he would not have another lance for a long while. So could have made that dive, especially if he had time lapse. But back on the bottom here, big team fight breaking out. They're going to focus on the bounty. Bounty does drop. How many people is tracked up? That's a question. And whether they got the track kill, that's another big question. Like going back to the point I made earlier, if the game is going to be this action intensive, back in the mid lane here, Dragon Knight's going to focus right on the Skywrath Mage, but another Arcane Bolt plus right click. There's the Magic Wand, another second Arcane Bolt. There won't be any Magic Wand for this one, and that should be the kill. So spammable, such a high cast range. Ogre's going to be coming on the mid lane. He's going to need a Burrow Strike to the face as well. Where's the Burrow? Does definitely have the Mon. There's a Burrow Strike. There's a first Arcane. There's a Concussive Shot. Second Arcane Bolt's going to be coming right in. This is absolutely insane. 2 kills. Low HP Skywrath Mage, easily picking up. But meanwhile, Bounty's going to come right in. He's going to go for the Janata track. Burrow Strike's going to come right in. And the multitudes of Arcane Bolts going to be coming right in. Ancient Sea on top is going to be providing a silence as well. Do they have a dust? There's a Concussive Shot. A couple more right clicks. Where's the Arcane Bolt? He's running low in terms of mana. And it looks like they don't see him anymore. Bounty is going to live to go another day. This hero is very, very mana intensive. But when you have a full mana pool, you could do quite a bit of damage. Yeah. As you see that Skywrath Mage just did there.
Yep, and up top, I just want to say there was a bit of an engage here with Nerubian Weaver as well as Phantom Lancer under the tower. Nerubian Weaver won that one handily, managed to pick up a tower, shut down, I think, what could be the latest carry on the map. And yeah, I mean, it's just the way he's rolling right now with Nerubian Weaver, maybe having a great time once it gets a little bit later as they continue to fight it out. And meanwhile, mid lane, there's going to be a push going on here. There's an Arcane Bolt going for the Shadow Demon. That's going to do a handy amount of damage. Everybody here is forced back. The range on Arcane Bolt is just absolutely insane. Of course, you've got Illuminate in to clear that creep wave, taking about half of Bounty Hunter's life with it. As we scream of pain coming in, oh my goodness, there's an immediate stun. There's a concussive shot going on, just I think for harass. Are they going to get a second tower?
And they're going to try to at least. Oh, Tower is focusing here on Skywrath Mage quite a bit. He's going to lose quite a bit of HP, but he does have the Bottle Crow. He should be fine. The game's going right now definitely in the favor of Scourge, but again, I don't want to count a Sentinel out. The Weaver's doing actually a fine job keeping the PL out of the lane. Both these carries are going for a very, very late game build. Knowing that this is a Pinot game, I mean, Nerubian Weaver is going to be going for BKB Lincolns, which is a decent build, but it doesn't actually give you any damage. Meanwhile, on the flip side here, Phantom Lancer is going for Radiance, which was the build like 4 years ago. This build has been really much preceded by the Diffuser Blade, and just the fact that we don't see him going Diffuser Blade, I think it's a big mistake. Yeah, Radiance is cute and all, and it will hunt down supports very easily, but Diffuser Blade will make him much stronger as a hero early on. It will allow him to farm a lot faster, and it's sad to see players are not going for it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Radiance is a very greedy build. I mean, it would be something like getting, I guess, a Hand of Midas along those similar lines. Not so sure how much it would contribute. I think the Diffuser Blade, as you say, gives it a lot more. I mean, it definitely would help insanely in shutting down.
It doesn't even actually make sense in the greedy department, because Diffuser Blade actually farms faster. If you know how to farm it, you farm the jungle and send all your illusions into a lane, and that actually gives you more gold than a Radiance would. So I have no idea why people still build Radiance. I guess it's just a build that a lot of people clinged onto for a long time. And it was good before, but now Diffuser Blade is just better. Looks like they're going to be a big push on the bot lane, mounted by the Sentinel. And it's going to be tough for them to actually push against Kato if Kato wants to start charging a blast. Yep. There's really no way for them to break this.
What was the ZSMJ build for PL when he was playing PL?
Yeah, for the longest time.
It was Radiance, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Dang. I need to get my ZSMJ on. Anyway, as we see up top, I think Phantom Lancer's finally gotten out of the danger zone right now. Skywrath Mage has come up to join him. I think Nerubian Weaver should start thinking about shifting a lane. I don't think this was going to budge anymore, not able to get any leeway, and it's allowing Phantom Lancer to basically farm under the tower. Should either make a gank or try and shift to another lane. I see Bounty Hunter starts coming up. Is he going to be doing anything, any crazy stuff with this Phantom Lancer? Only time will tell. As you see Nerubian Weaver, they're all waiting.
Yeah, they realized that they really need a big kill on this Bounty. Bounty is basically free farming. He's very close to that relic, and that's really one you want to get a kill. And there you go, track. A lot of damage being done. There's a bug on Swarm as well. A couple more right clicks. The teleports are just way too slow. The bug should be doing the last tick of damage. He's trying to regening. Yeah, the bug does do some damage as well as remove armor. Back in the mid lane though, a couple of concussive shots going on the mid lane here. I do believe Shadow Demon is going to be going down. He does have the self-destruct, but just not quick enough. Back though, Dragon Knight's going to get one kill with the help of the Ogre Magi. Can they get off a second stun? That's a question. No, Ogre is going to let that Queen of Pain go. So trading 1 for 1 right there, definitely in the favor of the Sentinel, considering that they only lost a Shadow Demon for a Skywrath Mage. But meanwhile, though, the two supports working on the tower on the bot lane. If they can get this tower, then it should be pretty even.
And it looks...
and again, they're doing a good job keeping out that Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, and here's Screaming Pain plus a Shadow Strike. Are they going to get a kill? Does she still have Sonic Wave is the question. No, I don't think she does, or she just...
She used it on the Shadow Demon earlier.
Excellent. She's going to get chakra'd up. I have almost full mana. This Dragon Knight was completely shut down early on. I think he died at least 3 or 4 times, and currently he's using a Hand of Midas. I guess he wants that EXP just to help him come up. As you see, Bounty Hunter going to try and make a solo? No. Okay, anything. Wow. 12 to 15 currently. Just going to check out the levels real quick. Currently 11, 9, 6, 9, 6 against 7, 9, 10, 9, 6. All supports have their ultimates. It makes for an interesting game when it's this close.
It really does. It comes down to how quickly that Phantom Lancer could get his Radiance, and then how many ganks will be sent his way. The cool thing about Weaver in this particular lane, farming against PL, is that sure by himself, as we see more action going on the mid lane, is that Weaver by himself won't get a kill against PL, but just with someone else, that someone being a bounty hunter, then they will have a very, very good chance of doing so. And you can see that's why iZone's kind of camping that PL, making sure that he doesn't get ganked. Their path to victory is definitely going to be through this PL, so they got to make sure that he's going to get his quick Radiance.
Yep. I'm a little bit disappointed Skywrath Mage hasn't done a little bit more. He has picked up the Man Boots, going to be going, I guess, for Soul Booster next, and somehow another kill goes off under my watchful eye that I did not quite catch. As we see a lot of people roaming here. Is it Weaver going to be coming up for another kill? As we see Sand King meeting in the middle, those illusions going to be doing a little bit of damage, scouting him out. Phantom Lancer knows he's going to back off. Absolutely not. What's going to be going on right now? Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Weaver, as survivable as that hero is, before he gets his Lincolns, he's got to be very wary of Ancient Seal. Applying that 6-second silence at max level really will mean the death of him, because a lot of his survivability comes in from that Sakuchi as well as time lapse. And he should be very, very careful. He does have the second piece right now and just about 1,400 away from the Lincolns. A very, very late Lincoln, in my opinion, but I mean, this is one of those Pinoy bounties, and let's see if this guy can find where the real one is. They do track Phantom Lancer, but the bug is not going to be on him. Try to fight his way out. He does go into Windwalk. Will that be enough? A couple more hits. There's a Shadow Poison as well. An Epicenter being channeled, but I do believe, there's a Dust here as well, but time lapse backwards. They didn't get the kill here on the PL, but can they get a second kill on Sand King? Second retrack here. They want that Janata hit. Dragon Knight comes out of nowhere. Gonna get one kill, and it's gonna pick up even a second. Oh! Poison, taking him down to very low HP. And I think one more Fire Breath. Yeah, no, one more Poison attack. We'll be able to secure the double kill. So very, very good rotation coming in. But meanwhile, Skywrath Mage is also entangled up here with the Bounty Hunter. Those two are trading hits back and forth. Bounty drives him away. Dragon Knight still alive. Can they get off the stun? Yes, they will. And Skywrath Mage will be going down as well. So Radiant doing a very, very good job securing their mid-game advantage and showing why Bounty Hunter is a really powerful hero if you leave him unchecked and give him a quick level 6. Like the Scourge did.
Yep, I'm just going to be slowing down a little bit because I think you're a bit ahead. As you see Ogre Magi deciding to deny a tower. He's picked up his mana boots. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get any other big items. Good job with the warding so far. Very, very offensive wards being placed on both sides, actually. As we see a lot of towers getting knocked down. I just want to check who has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the Scourge definitely leading ahead in towers as well as kills. Not looking super good for the Sentinel at the moment then.
I mean that last team fight, or kind of chasing team fight, they got 3 extra kills, and I think all of those kills were tracked. So yeah, so I think they're actually pretty even in gold, despite the fact that they're down a couple towers. They're losing map control, but right now it's a Sentinel that's being offensive, so I don't think losing a couple towers means that much. They really need to actually take down the mid tower though. PL back to his farm train. Another reason why PL going Diffusal Blade in this game is going to be a lot better is because that when you're getting ganked by the by the Bounty Hunter, you can actually self-purge and then debuff that track and immediately go into Windwalk, and he will be a lot more survivable. You can see that he's trying to run away when he's getting tracked, but obviously that doesn't work, as well, they will be able to still see you. Phantom Lancer is going to gank one more time, as everybody's going to be smoking his way. He's tracked up, and again, he's going to try to Windwalk out, but every stun is going to be coming away. Even a multicast, he's going to be dead. The question is how many kills that Scourge is going to get up here. There's going to be a Burrow Strike on the Ogre, but he's going to get disrupted. Do they have detection for him? That's the question. No, they don't. But again, a very key kill against the Phantom Lancer, and he's down to... oh, he's got his Relic. Very surprised he was able to pick up the relic, despite all the
Oh,
checks.
Mystic Flare managing to pick up the Ogre Magi in that one. A lot of poisons being traded across. 2 heroes are currently tracked, but there's no follow-up damage. Scream of Pain. Where's the... Oh, one more right click. He's going to die to Shadow Strike, in fact. And there it is. Another Bounty Hunter managed to be killed for that one. And is Arcane... is Skywrath Mage going to be going for someone else? Ancient Seal onto the Weaver, but should be able to teleport out just fine. Does he have a teleport scroll? What's he doing? Why is he waiting around? There he goes with the Arcane Bolt plus Concussive Shot. Oh, they are going to definitely pick this one. Another Arcane Bolt going his way, plus the Arcane Seal, plus a Bar Strike. Way too much damage at this point. Weaver up top, managing to get almost a kill. Those bugs are doing a lot of damage, managing to kill KOTL right at the last second. And Queen of Pain just moves away. Okay. Got the link.
So
Yep.
a very interesting interaction between Weaver's Linked Sphere against Skywrath Mage. It's like, yeah, blocking the Ancient Seal is pretty cool, and it's very important for him to survive. But you gotta keep in mind that the 2-second cooldown Arcane Bow will actually take over your Linked Sphere.
Oh, you just had to see that. Oh my goodness, Dragon Knight just walked right up to PL with the Lothar's Edge, stunned him, and just right-clicked him to death. He has no life at this point. I just gotta say.
Yeah, double damage will definitely help you doing that. And this is why this build, the Pinoy DK really loves to get that low darts. It actually turns him into not only a very, very good kind of a long lane farmer all over the map, but also give him that killing opportunity. Whether he gets those runes or not, he could actually just backstab very easily. And he's going to be trying to do so right here. Going to be going right. Oh, Chicken is dead. There's a splash damage for the double kill. There's a purge on top. And this DK is just doing way too much work. Got to remind the viewers that he was shut down earlier by multitudes of Queen of Pain ganks. But that might have allowed him to get some quick farm. And of course, with the help of the Bounty Hunter getting a lot of kills on the PL. I gotta say that the Scourge team is getting owned right now hard.
Darn, it looks like I think BKB is going to be the next item up on the Dragon Knight. Going to make him even more survivable. He already does a tremendous amount of damage. We're going to see some nice counter warding in the middle. Sentry wards seem to be the name of the game, as both sides have incredibly annoying invisible heroes now. Dragon Knight is just at his name to pull. Is it going to go? Oh my goodness, it's a 2 times multicast onto the Phantom Lancer. So much damage.
Too easy.
Too easy right now. And Courier's just dancing with death right now. I don't know why they're keeping it there. Guess for the bottle crowing possibility.
Well, this is a Pinoy game, and he's bottle crowing. Look at this. We're freaking 20 minutes in the game, and DK non-stop bottle crowing. That crow has not actually rest for a single time. And again, this is, what, the 6th or 7th gank. The 6th gank definitely against the Phantom Lancer. That he was, he's got his relic for the longest time, but can't actually do anything.
Oh, I don't want to count him out just yet. I mean, he is one of those. I think he is, personally, I believe he is probably the latest hero in the game. So if they can turtle for another 20 minutes, and there's no saying that they can't, I mean, they could always win easily with him. If not, as we see, top lane gets incredibly pressured as the creeps are managing to do a tremendous amount of damage. Phantom Lancer, yeah, no big items. Actually, a little disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, if they could get turtle going on, and which, I mean, until they lose high ground, there's quite a bit of room here for the Phantom Lancer to farm. But with that said, that Bounty
Mystic
Hunter is
Flare,
coming up
Arcane
again and again and again. So if they find the real one, they do. There's the track, and then immediately 2 heroes just dive straight on top. The bug's gonna be on top. There's gonna be 1 teleportation, but will it be enough? Couple more hits. Dive for a bounty. He does, and he's gonna get BKB off as well. He's gonna actually track on the Kato. No, he turns and thinks better of a good choice, and he is gonna back off just fine. Another time that PL's Radiance will be delayed down to 20 gold. He just can't get anything going.
Meantime, bottom lane also, they did manage to get a kill for that one, so it was a trade 1-for-1. Depends really who carries harder, I guess. I mean, Dragon Knight has that natural 100% splash, which cannot be good for Phantom Lancer's illusions. At the same time, Phantom Lancer can always be very, very annoying if he does decide to pick up a Diffusal Blade. Or any damage item.
That's a long time
for now. Mech will be the next item on the Aggron Stonebreaker. Has already picked up all the components. And yeah, we did see the BKB, the 10-second charge. It's multicast. Love multicast.
I mean, you gotta keep in mind that this bounty is a long lane bounty, and he's got 21 minutes, 22 minute at Black King bar, and looks like they're gonna find himself a Sand King. But more impressively, his score 7, 7, and 9. He's got a lot of depth, which is a little bit sad, but 7, 0, and 9, or 7, 7, and 9, being so interactive with this team and proactive with this team is the key of this game, and glad to see them doing well. And again, this PL, I mean, what do you do if you just have that naked relic? You gotta just keep on farming. You can see that right now he's basically S-canceling And in Dota 1, if you keep S canceling, you have actually a chance to create illusions. So a big part of playing Dota 1 Phantom Lancers, you spam the S cancel and create a whole bunch of illusions, and then use your illusions to farm for you. And that's exactly what
he's going to BKB up Bounty Hunter. The Gem of True Sight on the KOTL already paying defense, ensuring that the Phantom Lancer does not go down another time, and drawing out the 9-second BKB charge from the Bounty Hunter, which is not insignificant as we see.
Yeah, definitely. Drawing that out is pretty key here. You can see that Scourge is doing a very good job camping that PL. They should have done this, in my opinion, like 3 or 4 ganks ago. And I think the correct response here for the Sentinel team is to push the other towers. If you want to camp your PL, sure, we'll push your mid, we'll push your bot, and eventually outfarm you that way and start putting pressure all over the place. But instead, good rotation here coming from Scourge. Maybe they're just out mind gaming the Sentinel right now. They're going to actually rotate mid too, and make sure that they're able to defend all their tier 2 towers.
Everybody starts roaming to the top. A lot of smoke going off. There's a track. There's a disruption. A lot of damage here. Is there any stuns? No. Immediate blink out. Sand King have blink? Just want to check that one out. Wow, he's had that one for a while. Gonna definitely improve. I don't think I've seen him hit an epicenter yet, so that one's gonna be very useful. As we see up top lane, Glyph is being forced out. Are they gonna defend this? I don't think they're able to. A lot of damage coming in from the Weaver. That Bloodlust is absolutely insane. As we see an Illuminate, not just gonna hit creeps right now. Skywrath Mage forced back. What's going on in the bottom lane? Phantom Lancer and DK again. Phantom Lancer next to no health at this point. Tried to do the right-clicking strat again. Let's check out whether or not he's got his Radiance. He does not have his Radiance yet. Does he have the gold for it? Let's check that one. Phantom Lancer, no.
He's up to 1,000. If he doesn't die in like 2 minutes and he finds a free creep wave, he will last it everything and get it. But meanwhile, Dragonite getting to work on that tower. He's level 16 already, so I mean, geez, this DK, in my opinion, will out-carry the PL. Considering that PL has no farm and DK has quite a bit of it. So he's going to draw a TP. There's a Burrow Strike on top. He does have a blocking bar. Don't be surprised. He's going to turn that BKB and turn his Dragon form and go straight to work against the Sand King. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have detection. So that is a 10-second BKB charge down, but he's going to have a little bit of assistance. Sensual's not going to get dropped just yet. They're going to focus on PL. PL dies a second time. Mystic Flare does a decent amount of damage, but really was dispersed, and we're going to see Bounty run back out, but concussive shot as well as a couple of stuns going to bring him down. Illuminate zapping just about everybody. Dragonite's going to focus on Skywrath Mage, a huge sonic wave, but a Purge as well as a Flame Breath going to take the kill. He should have, I was going to say he should have his Lothars on cooldown. Meanwhile, Sand King blinks back in as I say that. No Blink Dagger. He should be, did he get a cancel? That's the question. The Radiance perhaps canceling the Blink Dagger. The Radiance finish on the Weaver before the PL. That is a very, very sad thing to say. It looks like Aggron's going to be going down, but not before he drops a turnaround multicast, securing himself a double. That's a Lincoln Sphere on Weaver, and still got the Radiance farm finish. That's the power of split pushing, and that's the power of that track.
Check out the score at the end of that. 28-23. Now, I know the games keep swinging back and forth right now, and I'm just going to check out. Does PL, he died in that engage. Did he manage to buy anything beforehand? No, absolutely not. Still sitting just on a Sacred Relic. That is not where you want to be if you are a Phantom Lancer. Certainly not really able to contribute greatly. I mean, they have such a great pushing lineup. They've got the Illuminate coming in. They've got the multitude of illusions. Yet they don't seem to be able to getting anything going. As we see, I think Dragon is just about 800 gold away from finishing his Bloodstone. So let's see if that one helps out in the next engage. About 400 gold away.
Yeah, it's just actually too hard for them to push right now. They're very under level, they're very under farm. Sentinel, they have a mech finish. Scourge, I don't think they do. So yeah, they just can't really go head-to-head team fight against Sentinel at this point. Meanwhile though, if you're trying to split up on farm, there's 2 invisible heroes that could gank you very easily. Again, here we go. We're gonna see Bounty Hunter finding out where the PL is. Let's see if he actually has some map sense. He sees the healing coming. No! Misclick, you saw the healing on the Azraith. That's the real one, but he misclicked and he realized that and he's gonna back off. Smoke gang coming here from Scourge trying to pick somebody off, but again, they're the team that's gonna be very, very careful. At this point here, you have a Radiance and a Lincoln Sphere finish on the Weaver. You have a Dragonite that's really farm. He's gonna come right and stuns the Queen of Pain, pops the BKB. No BKB just yet, but they're gonna pick off 1, they're gonna pick off 2, and Pacific is gonna be getting that tier 2 for sure, but they want a little bit more. Skywrath Mage gets isolated, he gets farmed. He does have a Bloodstone finish, but that didn't help him there.
Yeah, I think you're just slightly behind, so I'm just going to slow down a little bit and speed right back up. 39-10, 11, 12. 13.
Yeah, we're synced up.
Excellent.
Sorry about that.
We're going to be seeing some Illuminates. Going to be doing some excellent counter pushing right now, despite those molested creeps. And is there going to be any follow-up? Here comes the PL. Oh my goodness. Does he finally finish Radiance? He has. Yes, he has. And that's going to definitely do wonders for that counter pushing. Although if they do get ganked and they do die, there's nothing else for it.
I mean, at this point, 45% magical damage per second, they'll just laugh at that Lucian and kill it quick. I think the only thing that's stopping the Sentinel push is the fact that DK's ultimate's on cooldown. Or it will be on cooldown. Will be running out in just a bit. So, and DK is running low in terms of mana as well. Scourge, basically all they have to do, or excuse me, Sentinel, all they have to do is push out the creep wave a bit and try not to let PL get, I don't know, a quick defusal blade in the before the next push come. And then they should be able to push in relatively easily. In fact, they're going to secure themselves with Roshan as well. How do you actually kill this Dragon Knight 2 times in a row? I'm not sure.
It does have the Assault Cuirass. Great initiation from the Lothar's Edge. Great support coming in. They've always got Disruption and other things to kite. As we see, the Scourge do know they're going to want to fight this one out. Oh no, but they are just way too late. And yeah, Dragon Knight has acquired the Aegis of the Immortal. No idea what's going to be happening now. I see some illusions coming in as the Epicenter goes off onto 3 heroes right now. Dragon Knight's almost at half health. He's gonna burn the Aegis. 30 seconds after picking it up, Phantom Lancer comes in. He wants, I think, to get a kill. Everybody surrounds him. There's a multicast, but it's not going to do anything. As we see a few more right clicks, the Radiance Burn doing a tremendous amount. 1 kill goes off. Is there going to be a second? No, absolutely not.
Dragon Knight's looking, yeah, Dragon Knight sees the Queen of Pain. Immediate stun. Look at how quickly he's attacking right now. Queen of Pain blinks away. He's still tracked up right now, so that Weaver will find you. Yep, a couple more right clicks. Look at the amount of damage. Those damage ticks. One of them did not actually hit, and that's going to mean she's going to survive. That Dragon Knight still wants to kill, Another blink, and DK is going to come all the way in. This is the biggest I've ever seen in my life, but is he going to make it work? He does get 1 kill. Let's see if he's going to survive in doing so. Look at that PL. Just have to back off. No. Well, this game is over.
We can call it GG. Dragon Knight really outcarried the PL at the end, and they're going to get middle tower at the very least. Glyph has been forced out. A few storms going to be going off. Gem of True Sight's been switched to the Sand King. Doesn't really matter at this point. Skywrath Mage looking for something. Can't you get anything? Blink in. Oh, there's a Burrow Strike. Immediate Sandstorm. Mystic Flare. Oh, just going to get it, but the disruption was so timely. Managed to stop that Arcane Bolt right now. Now we've got so much damage coming off on the Weaver. She's going to be just cleaning things up right now. Skywrath Mage falls. Just melts it, and we see a Burrow Strike, as well as another Sandstorm. But that's not really going to be doing anything right now. Second.
How does the Sentinel not have any detection? Like, we've been playing against the Sand King for the longest time. And he's able to actually sit in the middle of team fight with Sandstorm. That should not happen at this at this level of play here. It looks like they're going to stun over on the Spear form Ezlor. Ezlor will not even make it out of that stun. And he's going to go down as well. The Mirax has gone down. This is the tournament final, game number 3. So Scourge is going to play it out. But, man, if there's a Dota 2 gold grab, they're going to be down at least 15,000 gold, in my opinion.
Just checking how many heroes. Almost everybody on the Sentinel side, well, there are 3 main big ones. Weaver plus Dragon Knight plus Bounty Hunter have all hit 16, all have that ultimate. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain is only sitting at level 15, Skywrath Mage only at level 15, and PL sitting at a miserly level 13. Nobody on the Scourge is at level 16. That's just not good going.
It really isn't. Scourge is going to be grouping together. Somebody's calling about pizza, somebody's calling about sausage. I know one team's going to be having pizza after this game. I'll let you take a guess on that one here. DK, of course, not enough attack speed after Assault Cuirass and Lothar's Edge, as well as Midas. Gotta pick up that Maelstrom, and probably gonna upgrade to a Mjolnir as well. Weaver, by the way, Adam check. Gonna be most likely going for Mantisaur. Scotty wouldn't be bad either. And that Sand King still actually able to sit here all day, because there's no detection on the Sentinel side.
That's all you need. Stand next to him for the longest time. As we see, an Arcane Bolt's going to be going forward. There's an immediate BKB just to dodge one Arcane Bolt.
What?
Because why not?
Lincoln's fair too mainstream.
Dang. Stygian Desolator has been picked up on the Bounty Hunter. This guy has some solo kill potential. Phantom Lancer, I guess if they can turtle for another 20 minutes or 15 minutes, I guess maybe they could make something happen without the Phantom Lancer dying. That's a must. Or I suppose they could be doing some sneaky backdoor shenanigans. I'm not so sure if that's actually going to happen, since the top tower is going to get pressured right now. Everybody's moving up there. Assault Cuirass plus the Drums of Endurance. Just a lot of auras on this team. Is anything actually going to happen? Dragon Knight Lothar's in immediately, looking for a stun. No, he's not going to find one. Just going to decide to clear the creep wave with one hit. Multicast going to be going off onto him. And yeah, now they're just going to wait for the creep wave.
So I was going to say that very smart play here by PL. He was actually trying to split push as hard as possible. The top wave is going in. The mid wave is going in the tower as well. I think he had actually more time to split push, but he TP'd back and was able to help his team to get a kill on Weaver. Very, very big kill. Probably thanks to that BKB on cooldown, but that Dragon Knight says, I don't care. Drums charge on top. Look at how quickly he's attacking with all those attack speeds. Probably maxed at this point. No BKB being popped just yet. Are they going to lose this? Team 5 Mystic Flare on top, and they have lost 2 carries in a span of a couple of seconds, and here we go, the Sentinel on full retreat, and that means iZone's gonna have a lot more time to farm. Just to say that here, Bounty Hunter is gonna get 1 kill, retracts off to get a lot more MS, and he's gonna back off at this point here. Shadow Strike's gonna be on top. He's gonna have to fight his way out. Doesn't Mana Leak on top of him. Concussive Shot's gonna hit, and I do believe they have detection. Yes, they definitely do. And looks like a Bounty Hunter is also gonna drop. So Sentinel making some key blunders. And again, the top also, because he was pushing and because the tower was able to mow down a lot of creeps, the Sentinel lost a lot of farm time. Meanwhile, Scourge, because the creep wave was primarily pushed in their direction, at least on the bot wave, they're actually going to be able to regain a lot of farming room. They can go back to jungle and farm a lot more. Phantom Lancer is going to have a Radiance after this, unless he spend it in another item. Did he actually just upgrade Radiance Krila 30 minutes in the game?
That Wraith Band, plus, like, it's just too strong. But Gunsu's Scythe of Vice was picked up on the Queen of Pain. It's something I definitely agree with. She's going to go for the Ogre X BKB next. BKB Queen of Pain, always fun to watch. Meanwhile, top lane for the Sentinel, looking at about 2/3 health. No real no real point to push or do some sneaky backdoor shenanigans. Meanwhile, bottom lane's about like 250 health from death, essentially. Gonna need to get a successful gank if they are going to win this game, and I'm not so sure if they actually have it. I mean, the reason why they won the team fight earlier on is because the Sentinel actually engaged poorly. Weaver was caught out by herself. They managed to tick off the Dragon Knight with just all their spell damage. If the Sentinel decide to decide to move and fight together, it is a very, very difficult thing to push against them.
I mean, I've seen stranger things happen in Dota games, and this is a Pinoy game where everything and anything can happen. So it won't surprise me too much if Scourge actually managed to win this game. But Sentinel, at this point, still the game to win or lose, because despite the actual feed that they did in the enemy base, and it looks like they're going to just smoke up. Maybe they're going to smoke in and just take a team fight right at the enemy base. They are still strong enough to do so right now, but Phantom Lancer, again, doing a very good job making sure he's split pushing. He should, in fact, be a little bit more aggressive. In fact, he's going to TP back, and that's going to be it. Sentinel wasting a lot of time. They could go in multiple avenues. In fact, taking the mid is probably not a bad idea at all. Breakthrough the smoke, coming out, pushing the creep wave in. They could take a fight on the bot and take that Rax, or even go for a straight throw. There's absolutely no pressure. The Radiance the Radiance illusions on top have already died, so they can't really even push in either. So here we go. Sentinel getting ready to win the game.
Like Diffusal Blade will be the next item. Can he pick it up? He's got two Alacrities right now, and we're looking at Dragon Knight running in. He's going to get a stun off on the KOTL. So much right-click damage. KOTL is just going to drop before anything even happens, and I'm not so sure if they can win a 4v5 at the moment, as you see middle tower gets completely dominated right here. We see a concussive shot going to be going off. Bottom tower is going to be going down. Are they going to get this next Rax? Don't want to call it too early. His track goes off on the Phantom Lancer. Shuriken just to ward him off. Oh, big Epicenter coming in. Plus the Mystic Flare. Not enough to kill the Dragon Knight. Just way too tanky at this point. And yeah, that's so much damage with the Radiance coming forward. BKB, Bounty Hunter's going for it. No, not going to get the kill on Sand King because of the Hex. Nice timely Hex. You see Queen of Pain looking in a lot of trouble. She is going to go down in the end. Too much damage from the Shurikens plus the right clicks. As we see a little bit of fountain farming. Bottom tower has gone down. I mean, bottom Rex has gone down, and I think that's safe to call GG. Yeah, a little bit of all chat lulls going on here from the Sentinel, earning their right to trash talk. Or actually, this is Pinot game. People trash talk no matter what. So yeah, Pacific looking rather strong. I mean, that mid game was one of the scariest mid game I've seen from a team, because they were able to keep down PL so long. And PL just stubbornly would not actually switch his build. And that's it. Also, a little bit disappointed Skywrath Mage didn't like get a couple of mega kills, but he's doing a Mystic Flare plus the Arcane Seal. Oh, gonna get that kill right now. Next to the Arcane Ball, unfortunately, will pay for it with his life. Darn. As we see, another just stun plus right click from the Dragon Knight. Way too tanky at this point. He's got the Mjolnir, doing so much. He's just gonna run in the fountain because why not? Why not? Okay.
Man, fountain shoot pretty hard.
Yeah. Any
Fountain out farming that DK though. Oh, Bounty Hunter on the run here from Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is gonna hunt him down. Oh, dodging the Burrow Strike as well. And
lessons in fountain farming.
2-shot, 3-shot. Yep.
Dies to the Sandstorm at the end of the day. Just some stat buffing right now for Sand King. Anyway, as we see the Ancient go down, are there any final words from you?
Yeah, not really. Actually, if there's a game where, if you need a game to tell you why Diffusal Blade is just a massively superior choice than Radiance, this is a game. Multiple times I've said, Diffusal Blade, you could get it earlier, you could get it easier, because you don't need to save for 3800. The components are a lot smaller, you can pick them up as you go, your hero gets a lot better overall, and you farm faster too, so do not do what this PL is doing. Also, Sentinel, congratulations for winning the entire tournament. Well played last game of the final. Very, very good mid-game ganking, shutting down that PL, and then securing the win. Good farms on the carry, good farm on the support. So,
yep,
yeah,
agree with everything you said. Just wanted to add Boots of Travel onto the Bounty Hunter because that's cool, and why not? No other really, really huge items that I wanted to talk about. So, yeah, that's the end of that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys again next time.